We lost all our good Is it turns out how we can
All right. Here we go. So we are spinning the ball this way. Okay. Trying to throw it that way. If we let go right here, which way did the ball go? Down. How many discovered that one? Okay. If we let go right here, which way did it go? Up. In order for it to throw that way, where did you have to let go? At the top. Good with that? Hopefully, none of you let go right there. A little friendly fire, like, look out! Okay, good with that? So, how would you describe, in general, how the ball moved after you let go? Okay, it went straight, fast, yeah. How about tangent to the circular path? What do you think about that idea? Okay, a little geometry. Okay. Why did it move that way? Because inertia. Okay. Which way was the ball moving right at this moment in time? Down. So when you let go, it did exactly what it wanted to do, which is move down at a certain speed in this direction. Okay. So inertia wants to maintain whatever present state of motion, not only in the speed, but also in the direction. Okay. So right here, if you let it go right there, which way would the ball go? Tangent to the path. Okay. That's not a force. That's just inertia. Saying I want to continue moving in that straight line path. Good with that? Okay. All right, give this one a shot. Tell your neighbor. Oh, just kidding. Hold on a second. All right. You all know how I roll. Okay. And so I'll do it tomorrow. I'm going to do a name game. Just stalling. Thank you, though. Okay. So a lot of learning is going to take place in the conversations. Okay. If you find yourself in a location that is, well, no. first off, just introduce yourself to everybody adjacent to you. So, like, some people might be like 9, 8 people. Hi, my name is. Okay. If you find yourself in a location that is not conducive for conversation, fix it either today or tomorrow. Okay? That makes sense? For some reason, most of us are creatures of habit. Some of you try to actually pick the same seats that you sat in last semester. Some of us pick different, but okay. So have a conversation, tell them why you think so.
So if you grow up in a circle like we just did, and you say like that you like this car, it's gonna still continue to go through instead
Okay, correct answer is? Correct answer is C, crazy cats. Okay. Now, as you are going, you're moving upward. The cup of Coke wants to continue doing that. The car is what's moving off the straight line path. The car is what's doing something weird. The cup is just like, I'm just moving this way. Now, if you're in the car, what does it look like it does? Which way does it go? It looks like it tips to the right. But in reality, that's because you're the one turning. It's just continuing what it's doing, moving in this direction. Good with that? Okay. Next question. Okay, tell your neighbor. Good job. So I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, it was B last. It was B last semester. That's what it was. I'm okay with it.
Okay, I don't know if you remember from your elementary days, riding on merry-go-round. Sorry, merry-go-rounds. And trying to jump off. Like you're like, oh, and then so right here when I was in elementary, I would jump this way because that's this way I feel like I was going, right? And when you hit the ground, it was like, and we always chalked it up to being dizzy, like whoa, really dizzy. But if I would have known something about physics, knowing that I'm going to go this way, I could have jumped that way, and I might have been like one of the cool kids, like, dude, how does he do that? I'm like, but missed opportunity. Okay, good with that? Does that make sense? Okay.
my god.
That cannot go well.
So, okay, notice tangent to the circular path. Ready? Right there. Woo. Perfect. Okay, now this one, the quality of filming is horrible, but the camera angle is perfect. Okay, check this out on the left side of the merry-go-round. Ready? Here we go. Tangent to this circular path. You see that? We're just like, perfect. Okay. All right. It is a coat hanger that is bent. Okay. Have a penny. I'm going to balance it on the tip. Okay, is everybody satisfied that it is just balancing? It's not glued. There's no magnet. There's no hole. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just convincing you right now. This is part of the act, right? Okay. Now. Now the hard part is stopping it. Oh yeah. Okay. Proof of concept. Proof of concept. Charlie, ready? Watch it. Yeah, touch it. Not the penny. Oh, it doesn't matter what you touch. Is it stuck there?
No.
It's pretty. Anybody want to just knock it off? Yeah. Okay. So no magic, just physics. Okay.
So that's how the gun did it.
All right. So what I want to focus on is the forces acting on the penny. Okay. So we have gravity. Not really worried about gravity. And we also have what? Normal force. Good with that? As the coat hanger spins around, which way is the coat hanger exerting a force on the penny at that location? Going to the left. How about here? How about here? How would you describe which way the coat hanger is always exerting a force on the penny in this scenario? Inward. Towards the center of the circle. You okay with that? Okay. We're going to call this centripetal force. Okay. So normal force is playing the role of centripetal force. Centripetal force. This is the force that causes objects to move in a circular path. The force that causes objects to move in a circular path. Okay? Always acts towards or inward towards the center of the circle. Okay, always acts towards the center of the circular path. Always acts perpendicular to the direction of motion. Okay, always acts inward towards the center of the circular path. Always acts perpendicular to the direction of motion. Okay, so you have our tennis ball on the string. Which way is tension exerting a force on the ball here? Down. Okay, so tension's acting this way, playing the role of centripetal force. Okay, the ball is moving that way at that location, perpendicular to the direction of motion. This is not a force. This is just inertia saying I want to go this way. Okay, so a moment later, because of this force, the ball is now moving this way and wants to move that way, and the tension's like nope, and it's like okay, and it's like nope, it's like okay, nope, okay, nope. Always changing the path off of the straight line path, making it move in a circular path. Circular path is not something that something naturally does. There has to be a force acting on it to make it move in a circular path, pulling it towards the center of the circle. Good? Centripetal force. Okay, in this scenario, we have got you moving already. Okay, we've already got you up to speed. You're now spinning, maintaining constant speed. What forces are acting on you? As you spin around. Thumbs up when you have a guess. Tell your neighbor what you think.
Oh, I mean, there's more. It has to be this. Him calling you. That's just a force on the opposite side.
Correct answer is? Correct answer is only B. Inward. Okay? That force, this is not a force. That is inertia. Okay? We've already, now, if we were talking about the speeding up process, yes, you would need something. But once you get going, okay, to maintain that circular path at that same speed, you're just pulling inward. Okay? Good with that? Thumbs up when you have a guess. Tell your neighbor.
No, I remember studying it. I was like, no, and then I read it more, and I was like, oh, right, as time goes on. Yeah. But there's no right word force. There's a left word for right. Yeah. It's the reason you learn the word is because you're going right. Because you're going straight.
I mean, like, I would talk like.
You're going left. Why would there be a force pushing you?
Okay, correct answer is? Correct answer is B. You've all been there, right? You're driving along, turn to the left, it's like, ugh. Okay? The only thing exerting a force on you is the car door keeping you in. Your body wants to do just like the cup of Coke, straight line path. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay? If the car door wasn't there, you would move in a tangent just like the merry-go-round and the motorcycle. Like, okay? My cousin actually had that happen to him one time. My grandpa was driving him in an old pickup truck, took a corner, door flew open. He was like is the 80s, you know, it didn't really. And my grandpa's yelling at my cousin, get in here. Like, what are you, grandpa? You're like, quit messing around. I didn't do it. Get in. He's fine. Okay. So, I don't know if you ever heard the word centrifugal force, but you can knock that out of your vocabulary. They would describe this as an outward directed force. That is just inertia. Okay. It is not a thing. Centrifuge is like a word that you get from centrifugal force. Centripetal, that's legit. This is a fictitious force. Okay, it's just an effect of inertia. Going in a straight line path. Good with that? Okay. So there is no force pulling outward. That's just inertia saying I want to go in a straight line path. Okay. Now, another characteristic of centripetal force is the fact that it's not a new type of force. It's a role or job description that forces that we already know of play the role of. Okay. So, for example, what type of force was playing the role of centripetal force with the tennis ball? Tension, pulling inward. What was playing the role of centripetal force on the penny? Normal force from the coat hanger. Good with that? So it's not a new type of force. It's just a role or job description that forces that we already know of play that part. Good with that? Okay. Thumbs up when you have a guess. Have a conversation and tell them why.
Because there has to be some force. There's a horizontal movement, so it's not going gravity or normal. Right. Friction doesn't go back to friction and it that's how friction is. Yeah.
Why?
No, we're not big enough. So there's like
The 7th and 8th grade, especially the 8th
Okay. Let's pretend this is ice. What's going to happen to the car?
slide straight.
It's going to move tangent to the path that it was moving, or like tangent to the circular path, the way it was moving right before it hit the ice. Okay? What is the force that enables you to turn? Friction. Gripping between the tire and the road. Towards the center of the circle. Does that make sense? Okay? Now, as we are in the wintry months, it would be really beneficial if you knew how to recover out of a slide. Okay? Have you ever heard the advice you need to turn into the slide, turn into the skid? That is sound advice. It's good advice. Here's why that works. When you are turning, your tires are oriented. I'm making these really big so you can see them. Oriented like that. But you are sliding this way. You're experiencing kinetic friction. You're slipping and sliding. You want static friction. So what you want to do is turn your wheels. It's going to feel like you're turning your wheels outward, but really what you're trying to do is align your wheels in the same direction that the car is moving. So it begins to roll again and grip. And then once it's rolling and you're now regained the traction, you're gripping the road, you can now turn again. It's going to feel like you're turning outward, but really you're just tilting it in the way that you're moving. Does that make sense? Okay. The best place I know how to do that is an abandoned parking lot. Okay. Do donuts. Figure it out. Now, this is illegal. No. If they catch you, that's on you. I mean, your best line of defense is, officer, I'm trying to practice regaining how to get out of a slide. That is your, okay? Because you got to put yourself into a slide to get out of a slide. Better to do that in an abandoned parking lot. Don't hit a light post. Okay? Okay? Well, that'd be really dumb. All right. You guys ever been in these rides before? They spin, they drop the floor out from underneath you. So they spin it fast enough and the floor lowers. Okay. This camera is in the ride itself. What? So the ride's slowing down. Oh, like standing like on the wall? Yeah, it's that kid tried it. Didn't work. Everybody good? Okay. Free body diagram of a passenger. Tell your neighbor and try to identify what forces they are.
If you have the normal force from the wall and you jump, yes, but you don't have. I thought it was A at first, but you don't have no. No, it's after the floor. It's the floor. You don't have any forces. Right. I was thinking it was before the floor. Yeah, I was thinking it was before the floor. But I just like you did, and then I looked.
Okay. Correct answer is? Correct answer is A. Okay. Okay, gravity, yes. What's this? Normal force. There has to be something to counteract gravity. Friction. Keeps you up there. You got a pre-quiz tomorrow. Pre-quiz due tomorrow.